Hello everybody, welcome back to this video, and I just need to say if you are invested in Tesla, and even if you're not, you are definitely going to want to watch this video because it is very insightful and there is a lot of stuff about this company that has come out that you really should know. So we're going to jump into it. Tesla stock has been dropping like crazy this week. So we can see apparently a minus 81% decline this week. And even one day it moved 7% after hours, which is absolutely crazy for a stock. They don't really move like that after hours really. However, there is some clear reasoning behind the move, and if you're invested in Tesla, you want to know this. So first things first, as you will know, is the stock split. So if you do know about the stock split, fair enough, but I'm just going to quickly go over what it meant for the company and how this has affected the price. So if we go a little bit further out onto perhaps maybe the 1 hour, we will be able to see before this actually slightly messed up the graph, because this is where the stock splitted and it clearly shows. But anyway, the stock split forced prices up in a lot of stocks over the past few months, and basically what happened is the companies got higher and higher because people knew that the stock was going to split, and this is good for a company. So then people bought in and bought in and bought in, and when the stock finally splitted, a lot of investors just thought, oh well, it's time to take profits, and basically sold it, and then the price plummeted, and what that led to is a lot of fear, and people started to sell off, and then the price went even lower. So it's kind of counterintuitive when people do that, but that is not the big news that you want to know. The big news that you want to know about Tesla recently is a lot of people have been anticipating it going into the S&P 500 after the last quarter of profitability. So the eligibility criteria for this is actually 4 quarters of profitability amongst other things, and people actually did think that Tesla was going to get in this quarter because Tesla did meet and surpass the profit margin and actually make some money this year, surprisingly. So people thought that it was going to get in for definite, and the surprise is when it got reshuffled earlier this week, I believe, it wasn't in there. So companies like Etsy were in there instead of Tesla. So people were expecting to see Tesla in there after all these months once it got sorted out, but actually Tesla wasn't in there at all. And this is terrible for Tesla because one of the main drivers for the price rise over the past few months has actually been inclusion in the S&P 500 anticipation, and that didn't happen. So basically, if the stock did get into the S&P 500, what this would mean is that basically anytime that somebody buys an S&P 500 fund like this, they would basically be buying a small portion of the Tesla stock as well. So this could have been great for the company because it could have forced share prices up even higher. However, the fact that it simply didn't get included was not good, especially when companies like Etsy were on there instead, when people were expecting Tesla. Now, let's not get too bogged down with this one because this could basically change in the future. Now, there's nothing to say that Tesla can't get in there in the future. It's completely possible that Tesla could be in the S&P in the future as well. So perhaps it didn't get in this time, but bear in mind a lot of short-term investors were expecting it to do so. And what this led to is a lot of disappointment in the market, and then people started to sell off again because Tesla wasn't in there. So if it was, it would have shot up, and because it wasn't, it actually went down even further. So for a long-term period, this isn't something to really be considered important, and basically something to be concerned about, because when we think about the factors regarding this, it isn't that deep. Because one, it could get put in there at a later date, and two, if you were in it for the long haul, you knew this hype was in the market with a lot of things like share splits and also S&P 500 inclusion. And we knew that Tesla stock was bound to go down at some point because it has gone so high over the past few months. And when you look at the obvious reasons for a lot of people getting in there, they are so obviously uneducated and perhaps even stupid that you would basically anticipate it going down recently at some point. So this is what happened, and it finally did manage to go down a bit. Now, this is not necessarily a bad thing, especially if you're in for the long haul, and if you're in for a short period of time. Yes, it is going to hurt because you will have probably lost a lot of money, but the key thing to remember is if you are in for the long haul, this is good because basically now a lot of stupidity has got out of the market. Let's just call it what it is. A lot of uneducated decisions have come out of the market, and a lot of stupidity and disacknowledgement has come out of the market. So a lot of uneducated traders aren't in this stock anymore, and all this has done is force the price down a little bit, making room for new people. So this could be similar people when the stock starts to go up again and people hype it because Tesla is one of those companies often talked about. However, it's important to note that correctional things like this do happen all the time, and they really should happen all the time, because especially when something's so hyped up like Tesla, it needs to happen for the stock to level out. So this is what happened. A lot of people have got out with the taking profits and so on. So this is where we're at so far. Anyway, just a quick video telling you why this Tesla stock has gone down, and the simple reason is because the share has split and the company is not in the S&P 500 this time. Perhaps it will be in the future, like I said, but we'll just have to see. Anyway, if you enjoyed this short video, please do leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.